We've all been in that situation where we feel cornered by questions about our faith, like you're under a spotlight, unsure what to say. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 proven approaches to help you navigate those challenges without losing your cool or your testimony. By the end, you'll see exactly how to keep each conversation respectful, grounded in God's truth, and genuinely helpful. These strategies will change the way you respond to tough faith questions and equip you to stand firm in what you believe. Let's dive in. Start by really listening. First off, listening is huge. When someone challenges your faith, whether it's a question of God's existence, biblical stories, or why bad things happen, your gut reaction might be to jump right into apologetics mode. But it's worth slowing down and hearing them out. Sometimes people's questions come from a genuine struggle or a personal experience they haven't fully processed. When you genuinely listen, you learn where they're coming from. Ask questions like, what makes you feel that way? Or how did you arrive at that conclusion? This shows that you're not just looking for a win, but that you actually care about their perspective. It can also help you see if they're really curious or just tossing out random objections. Second tip, recognize topic shifting and call it out gently. Some people will keep hopping from one issue to the other. Maybe you're talking about the origin of life and you present a point they can't easily refute. Suddenly they jump to, oh, so you actually believe Noah's Ark happened? It's like a moving target. Every time you address one point, they dodge to another. This has happened to me personally before. If this happens, don't get flustered. Instead, calmly say something like, I'm happy to talk about Noah's Ark too, but let's finish the origin of life conversation first. I want to give that the attention it deserves. This way, you're not letting them gloss over the fact that they have no real counter argument, and you're also showing that you take their questions seriously, just one at a time. Number 3, respond with your own questions. Don't always play defense. When someone says Jesus never rose from the dead, our natural instinct might be to dive into historical evidence or Bible verses. That's good stuff, but sometimes you could keep the conversation more balanced by asking them to unpack their own claim. For example, you could say something like, what makes you so sure he never rose? Or where did you get that information? This does 2 things. First, it makes them clarify their own beliefs, which they might not have thought through. Second, it prevents you from being on the defensive the whole time. It's a dialogue, not an interrogation. Often, the other person might realize they haven't done as much research on their own position as they thought, and that could lead to a more open, genuine conversation. Fourth tip, share your personal experiences. Remember that facts alone rarely change someone's mind if their doubts are also tied up in emotional or experiential reasons. That's where your personal story comes in. If you've experienced something that strengthened your faith, like coming through a tough time because of your relationship with God, that can speak volumes. No one can tell you that didn't happen when you share your own testimony. It's real, it's yours, and it often resonates more than a list of arguments. Plus, it reminds the other person that faith isn't just an abstract concept, it's something that affects your day-to-day life and emotions. Last tip, stay calm and respectful. When conversations get heated, it's easy to slip into defensiveness or sarcasm. But the goal isn't to crush someone with your brilliant points, it's to have a meaningful dialogue. If they raise their voice or get dismissive, you can calmly say, I appreciate your passion. I'd love to keep talking, but let's keep it respectful so we can really hear each other. If it's clear they're not interested in a real conversation, just in making you look foolish, you can gently wrap it up something like, I can tell this is a big topic for the both of us. Let's pick it up again when we can really dig in. Remember, you're planting seeds here. You don't have to see the end result today. And how you handle yourself might have a bigger impact than any single argument. So there you have it. 5 ways to handle those tough faith conversations without losing your cool or getting stuck in endless rabbit trails. Listen carefully, call out topic shifting when it happens, ask your own questions, share your personal experiences, and above all, stay calm and respectful. That's a recipe for dialogues that actually go somewhere rather than just turning into shouting matches. I'd love to hear your thoughts or any experiences you've had with these kinds of debates. Drop a comment below, and if you found this helpful, feel free to share it with someone who might need some tips. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time.